Hello, it's Tanya, the Community Ambassador from the Let's Connect virtual program. Today's topic is diversity. As someone who was born and raised in Abu Dhabi, I went to school with at least 30 nationalities growing up. And I was really exposed to cultural exchange at a younger age. Like in our lunch breaks, we used to exchange foods, like a paratha for a manouche. We're so blessed in the UAE to have such a diversity of people. And Lyne, our co-host today, is one of the people in the region who is forging paths to creating spaces to celebrate diversity. Lyne, it's so wonderful to have you here. I'd really love to know what diversity means to you.
Thank you, Tanya. It's a pleasure to be here. For me, diversity is about having spaces where people of different ideas, cultural backgrounds, and abilities are able to be welcomed and celebrated for the benefit of the whole.
We're really lucky to be in a place like the UAE because it really is so invaluable to be able to exchange culture and knowledge with people. And I actually wanted to ask, why do you think it's important for you? Why is diversity important? Because you do so much of this work that really fosters that.
I totally agree, Tanya. I feel it's why it's so important for us to have spaces where people feel welcome to share their ideas or showcase their ability, especially if you're coming from your own perspective, or all our thoughts and ideas are coming from our own background, which doesn't give you a full picture. So being able to exchange with people of different backgrounds gives you more of a global worldview, which I also feel is a big tenet of what the UAE tries to showcase with its very tolerant and accepting community.
The UAE is really such a great example of diversity. I feel like we're so deep in it that a lot of us actually use different words from different languages as part of our daily conversation. And even things like gestures, we know how to adapt them based on who we're interacting with. So for example, you'd greet someone from Lebanon in a certain way and you'd know to greet someone from India in another way. And I feel like it's a really wonderful representation of diversity. You know, people are able to exchange, but also the uniqueness of each culture is still there. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're living in the UAE, you most likely have a friend with a different background, and you may have picked up on different words in their language or different mannerisms. You may even be eating their traditional food on a daily basis. Share it with us, let us know in the comments, or share a photo of that friend with us and tag us on @letsconnect.ae, #diversity through friendships.